What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, before we go ahead and hop into this commentary, just want to really quickly run it past you guys. Just a quick thank you for everybody who showed up to my stream last night. I might be streaming again tonight. I'm not too sure. It might happen, it might not. But if you want to be notified on all those streams, you can always check my community tab. I always post when I'm about to go live on there. And also, if you just want to be notified all the time, you can go over to Twitch at JbowenDaMan, and you can click follow and make sure you get notified. It'll always send a notification straight to your phone, tablet, computer, whatever you're on whenever I go live. But today we're going to be talking about Destiny 2, because apparently, according to the Destiny blog over on Twitter, they removed skill-based matchmaking from this video game when it comes to Crucible, which I believe is the PvP section of this game, Crucible and Iron Banner or something like that. But apparently, skill-based matchmaking is completely removed from the video game. And on top of that, they have reached all-time high player counts for this video game after they removed skill-based matchmaking. This right here, this is evidence, pure proof, that skill-based matchmaking is absolutely horrible for any video game. It doesn't matter what you are. It could be Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Valorant, whatever the competitive FPS game is. Skill-based matchmaking is very bad for it. And this is just going to lead me on to another rant. I'm going to try to not, repeat myself like I repeated in multiple other commentaries. But you guys already know how I feel. There should be a ranked playlist and a non-ranked playlist. There's no reason for any gaming company to go ahead and force skill-based matchmaking into their title and not give their player base any second options to play. It's basically forcing them to sweat 24/7 when that's not what people want to do when they play a video game. Now, there are a bunch of comments down in the comment section for this Destiny blog here saying that they don't like it, that it's too sweaty now, or they're getting matched up against enemies who are too good and stuff like that. But I did run across this one tweet, which I will show up on the screen. I probably shouldn't show his name, but I am, because I want you guys to go like this man's tweet for putting this under this comment here. But he's talking about how it is very sweaty. No, it's very complex, but that's how you learn. Thank you. Thank you, man, for preaching the truth on telling people that that's how you learn to play a video game. You get whooped. You get your butt kicked, and then you learn from it. You learn from your mistakes, and you become a better player. There's no learning when you're versing similar skilled players 24/7. If you're a bad player and it's going to keep putting you against bad players, how are you going to improve? How are you going to get better? How are you going to become a good player in the video game that you're trying to become good in? You're just simply not. And I'm almost positive that these Destiny lobbies are becoming so populated because the servers are actually good, the connection is good, and the playstyle is more casual, especially for the veterans of Destiny. For new players who are just coming in and they're just trying to get their foot through the door and try out this video game, you're probably not going to enjoy it. That's what skill-based matchmaking is for. Skill-based matchmaking is strictly implemented into video games to protect the noobs. That's why Activision is pushing it so hard in their Call of Duty games, because they know that the noobs will probably be more than likely to cough up the most cash in their video game. So if they protect them, if they make them have a good experience, if they make sure all the top tier players don't whoop their butts, then they're going to enjoy the game. They're going to put more money into it, and they're going to have a good time. That's all skill-based matchmaking is for. But since they remove skill-based matchmaking from Destiny, the connection is probably 10 times better, because now it's not trying to base you off of your skill level. It's probably mostly basing you off of the connection in the lobby. And also, like I said, it's more casual for everybody. You know, new players, yes, you will get your noob lobbies every once in a while, but at the same time, you're going to get your competitive lobbies every once in a while. Same thing with skilled players. You're going to get your noob lobbies every once in a while, which are going to be great for skilled players. It's going to give you a more casual, fun experience, and you can stomp lobbies out. And you're also going to get your skilled lobbies every once in a while, where you have competition, where you're versing people of your same skill level, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, and you want to know why? Because you don't have to deal with those skilled lobbies every single game you play. You see, with skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty titles, at least, from my personal experience, I didn't play too much Destiny, Crucible, and all that stuff, so I'm going to leave that to other people to discuss. But from Call of Duty, and my viewpoint, when it comes to skill-based matchmaking, and for a good player, it's just obnoxious. That's just all it is. It's just straight obnoxious. You don't get a break from sweating. Every lobby that you play is a competitive lobby, at least for the skilled players, because that's what skill-based matchmaking is. It's going to put you against skilled players that are similar to you. And if you're a very good player, that's all you're going to verse. It is going to be no casual lobbies. It's only going to be people jump shotting, drop shotting, pre-aiming, pre-firing, knowing all the locations of the map, all the choke points, all the angles, knowing every map and every location, knowing every single strategy, how to use equipment, tacticals, every weapon, what's the best attachments. Those are the people that you're going to be versing every single game. And it gets tiring. Who wants to do that every single game? I don't think there's one good player, a player who's very skilled, that actually enjoys skill-based matchmaking, because those players got good by getting their butt kicked. That's how they improved in this video game, by getting their butt kicked. And their reward, their achievement, what Activision is giving those players for going through those awful years in the old school Call of Duty games of constantly getting destroyed, their reward is to constantly get destroyed again, because now they're versing people who are still skilled players. You know, the best part about some of these old school Call of Duty games, like you're seeing right here, World at War, is that sometimes you get good lobbies, and sometimes you get bad lobbies. And bad lobbies meaning very skilled lobbies. But it's good. It's a balance. You can take it in. You can soak it up, because you're not being overwhelmed by good players. Every once in a while, the game will throw you a noob lobby. They'll throw you some bad players, and you'll have a pub stomp session. You'll just completely wipe the lobby. You'll destroy them. And by all means, yes, for some people that might sound very bad. That might not sound good, but that's what other players, the worst players, have to learn from. They have to get destroyed to learn from the mistakes. They have to get completely wiped clean in order to understand how to play the video game. If they don't get wiped clean, if they continuously verse bad players, what are they learning? They're just learning to be bad still. You know, if the way a bad player plays Modern Warfare is by camping, and skill-based matchmaking is forcing those bad players to continuously play bad players so they have a good time, what are they learning? They're learning nothing but camping. They're not versing experienced players, so they're not going to learn how to slide cancel. They're not going to learn how to hop corners. They're not going to learn the best choke spots on the map. They're not learning any of that because they're not versing anybody who knows that information. They're only versing players who are complete garbage, and that's not going to help them in the long run. So to me, skill-based matchmaking is completely insulting. It insults me so bad that it just makes me not want to play any of the future Call of Duty games. It's stupid. Like, seriously, why did I grind this game? Why did I try to become good if I'm just going to continuously sweat? Why did I get my butt kicked so many times? Why did I get crapped on? Why did people completely destroy me all of those years? All of those years, just for the current generation of noob players who play Call of Duty games to be catered to so specifically that they never had to experience an ass whooping ever for the rest of their lives. It's insulting to me. It's insulting, because that's ridiculous. Once again, like I said earlier, they're not going to learn. It's as simple as that. And also, I really hope that Activision sees this. I hope they see that Destiny has a better player count, that players are rising and they're enjoying the game more, they're coming to play it more, because of the fact skill-based matchmaking got removed. This is amazing news, but who knows if Activision is going to listen, because once again, Activision only cares about the money. They don't care about the player's experience. They could care less about the players, like I said, that grinded their game for years and years back in the day, getting their butt kicked, just so they can learn and become better at their game. They don't care about you. They don't care about you at all. They only care about the money in your pocket. And they know that the experienced players are probably already going to cough up money. You know, they play the game every single year. They purchase the game every single year. They're probably going to spend maybe 20, 30 bucks on some skins, just because. But the new players are the ones that they need to get the money out of. They know that the new players are going to be the ones that are going to be harder to get cash because they're brand new to the game. They need to make sure that their experience is good, or else they're going to leave it and never come back. So the best way of managing that is skill-based matchmaking. Make sure they never have a bad experience so they enjoy the game instantly. They basically have blindfolds on. They don't know what the game truly is because all they see is the crappy players. That's all they witness. That's all they see out of this game. And as long as those players have a good experience, Activision gets more money. The noobs will continuously cough up cash into their pocket and make Activision's day. But I'm going to end this commentary on a positive note. I'm going to think, keep in mind, I'm not 100% positive that it's going to happen, but I'm going to think that all these other gaming companies, whether it's EA DICE, Activision, whatever game that you like to play, is going to see these stats and hopefully remove skill-based matchmaking from their game to make it a better experience. Hopefully that is the case. But me personally, I can't tell you if more players equals more money. You know? Like, everybody has already bought the game, but it's a difference between them leaving the game or continuously playing the game. You know, if it's no skill-based matchmaking, there might be more people coming to play it. You know, a lot of the OGs are probably going to come back, they're going to play it a lot, they're going to enjoy their experience. But does that equal more money? Does that mean Activision will get more cash in their pocket? Like I said, I'm going to try to leave this on a positive note. I'm not trying to get negative with it, but I just really hope that all these other development studios sees this, they notice this, and hopefully that maybe they want their player counts to rise and become better. But who knows? Who knows what the future holds for us? But I'm so tired of skill-based matchmaking. But guys, if you enjoyed today's commentary, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And by all means, if you hated it, go ahead and dislike it. If you're brand new to this channel and you enjoy what you heard, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, you can follow me over on Twitter at JbowenDaMan. And if you want to catch me live stream, I do that over on Twitch at JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.